That's Jakey Lee right here on your Classic Metal Show doing a Montrose classic with Rock Candy, baby. Hot, sweet, and sticky.
Damn straight.
Yeah. That goes out to Demon in the chat room. Requested that tune.
No, that's pretty good. The only thing that was really bad that Jake ever did was that Fine Pink Mist record. That was a bag of shit. But everything else Jake ever did, the Ozzy stuff, the Badlands stuff, that solo record.
Red Dragon Cartel.
I liked Red Dragon Cartel, personally.
Mm-hmm.
I could have done without the 15 singers, but, I did dig the songs that they were doing.
Where do they stand currently?
They're recording.
With who's the lead singer?
The guy that was in and out and then back in.
The original guy. The original guy.
Yeah, the guy that came out all fucked up for the first game.
Sure.
That guy.
Okay.
They forgave him, apparently.
Is our good friend Anthony Esposito still involved?
To my knowledge, yes.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
So he's lasted longer than we gave him credit for.
Yeah, I don't think we thought that he would last very long, but
well, because they've had a revolving door of musicians that don't seem to last very long.
Sure. We'll have Anthony on, and maybe Anthony will help us get Jake on eventually.
Sure, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'd like to have Jake on. Remember, we were supposed to talk to him last time, and then he just flaked. But we'll see.
Well, what a surprise.
Well, why not? He flaked for his whole career.
Sure. There's another guy. Totally talented, could do so many things, and for whatever reason, just can't seem to keep it together.
Yeah, and he didn't even get paid in his heyday. Well, maybe he got paid with Badlands, but, Badlands never sold a bunch of records where he would have made a bunch of money. But he didn't get paid at all. I mean, that's a big story with Ozzy, is that Ozzy fucked him on his contract, and he didn't get anything. He didn't even get songwriting credits for Ultimate Sin, or what's the other one that he did?
Bark at the Moon?
Bark at the Moon. Yeah, he doesn't have any songwriting credits. And it's if people want to Google it, I'm not going to look it up, but if you Google it, there is a story out there that tells the whole story about how Jake basically Sharon fucked him out of it, and by the time Jake figured out what was going on, he'd already signed a contract.
Sure. They did similar things to that Bob Daisley and that Lee Kerslake, right?
Yeah.
They re-recorded their parts and took them out of the original recordings.
But they at least got paid.
Yeah, that's true. But this whole trying to screw people out of money all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a mess. But I mean, Jake wrote on those two records and didn't even get mechanicals or anything.
Right.
Nothing. He just got totally fucked, like he just showed up and played, whatever was written on a piece of paper in front of him.
Well, isn't that the same complaint that Chris Holmes, formerly of Wasp, had about Blackie, that whatever contract that he signed, didn't give him any writing credits or performance credits or anything?
Yeah, it's very similar.
And he said that Blackie ran away with all the money.
And I know in Jake's case there was like a thing like Jake said, well, I don't have a lawyer, but I'm going to get one to look over this contract. And Sharon said, well, if you don't sign it now, you're out of the band.
Sure.
After she had all the masters.
Right.
So she had the masters and said, just sign it because this is what you're getting. If you don't like it, we're not going to sign you to the band. We'll just use these masters, and that's it.
Yeah.
Give you a playing credit. What a fucked up industry.
Well, they do call it the business, the music business.
Yeah. It is just amazing, though, that, Ozzy's risen to such heights, and it's been on the back of absolutely fucking people over left and right.
Yeah.
Even Black Sabbath, he kind of fucked them over, too. A couple of times. He fucked them over with not being able to stay clean long enough while they were on top of the world. And then he fucked them into doing the reunion shows by him getting more money than the other guys, for the Ozfest. He's
and also suing Tony Iommi for the Black Sabbath trademark.
Yeah, that's true too, and wouldn't let them be Black Sabbath, so they had to be Heaven and Hell. Yeah, what a dick. I'm just gonna say it. Ozzy seems like a dick.
Well, is it really Ozzy personally, or is it Sharon and his management?
You know what? You're in charge of that shit. When you're at that level, you're in charge of that shit. Your name is on it, so you wear that crown. You know, Sharon Osbourne has no power if Ozzy vetoes.
True.
So, you know, if Ozzy says, fuck no, we're going to treat everybody fair, Sharon has no power to say anything other. He's still the fucking talent.
That is true.
So, you know, I blame Ozzy because he let it happen.
Right. All right, well, we got a couple of voicemails that we want to hit real quick, and then we'll move on to something else.
All right.
It's time for the Classic Metal Show to start begging for email.
What the hell is email?
Death sent me an email.
Well, when you figure it out, email me.
And here's your loser beggars, Neeley and Chris.
You've got mail.
All right, we got voicemail.
All right.
So let's check out this first one here.
Hello, boys. This is Wiener Kaputnik. I believe you did a little review on me a couple of months ago, maybe a month ago. I'm ringing your request line because I would like a song played for me. Yes, that's right. And I have some news. The news is I had a phone call from a young man named Robert. Yes, Mr. Robert Blatzer. He is wanting me to sing for his band. I will be making a phone call to your show live. But for now, I would like a song played. I need to actually learn the back catalog for the band that he used to be in. Hello, little Dougie. What are you doing? Anyway, it is apparent to me that you seem to have a problem with Mr. Blatzer. Anyway, I have some news. The news is that the band will be called T-W-A-T-T. Twat. Yes, that's right, with me singing. Now, can I please have that beautiful song, Way Cool Junior, please? I'll be ringing tomorrow. Bye.
Is that the next vocalist of the Bobby Blatzer Experience?
That was painful. What? Who was that? The real who?
Let me see who that was exactly.
Hello, boys. This is Wiener Kaputnik. I believe you did a little review.
Wiener Sputnik?
Wiener Sputnik? Okay.
Wiener Sputnik.
Well, thanks for calling, Wien.
Trying out for Rat.
Good for him.
All right, our next caller is our good friend Richard Davis.
Okay, this should be good.
I know you like Richard's calls.
I do.
Let's see what Richard has to say.
Hell and Kill Boys, this is Richard Davis, calling from the great state of Alabama. Well, we don't roll Tide down here, we roll your fucking house, and that's after we wipe our ass with the shit paper. That's how sorry we are down here. But look, fellas, I called in. I want to hit on a few things if I could. I got this phone, so to speak. I know you've heard of hog hunting, maybe some chub chasing. Well, this shit's called pig poking. All right, last night, when you go to the bar about 1:30 before it closes, you try to hook up with a fat, desperate chick. You get her to fucking maybe, you buy her some Waffle House, and hopefully you get a blowjob out of the deal afterwards. Works perfect. If they're drunk, they need to sober up, and you want to fuck. Anyway, I'm still at her place. She's asleep. I got her phone out on her balcony. I thought I'd give the boys a call.
All right. Does that work for you, Chris?
Not going to say I haven't done it.
Pick up the desperate chick at the bar, the fat desperate chick, take her out to the Waffle House, feed her some waffles, take her home. She passes out, then you borrow her phone and walk out on the deck and make some phone calls.
Everything up to the borrowing her phone on the deck. Me, I just leave.
Okay.
When she goes to sleep, you just leave. But I'm not gonna lie. There's a bar over in Streetsboro called Chuggers.
Okay.
And I've absolutely done that at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Just pick up whatever's left, flash some money around, take her over to Denny's, go back to her house. I've done that.
There's
recently.
there's no Waffle Houses close by there though.
But there's a Denny's.
Yeah, but it's only really trailer trash if you can do Waffle House.
I don't know. Moon over my hammy is pretty trailer trashy.
That is true.
I mean, that's a trailer trash name of a feast, isn't it?
It is.
Or, come on, honey, I'll buy you the Grand Slam.
There you go.
I give you the Grand Slam, if you know what I mean.
Exactly. I'm preparing you for the Grand Slam.
And let me just tell you, honey, you might as well skip the sausage now because you're going to get plenty of it later.
Right.
All right, what I want to talk about real quick is I want to say fuck you, Facebook, for shutting down the Def Leppard, Tesla Poison, Kill Fuck Mary game. Yeah, fuck that. Why don't you let us have some fun, Facebook?
Now, do you know anything about that?
I do.
Okay, tell me a little bit about it since I'm not a Facebook guy.
I had one of my questions of the day was one of those kill fuck whatever it is, kill fuck Mary or whatever.
Mary fuck or kill.
And the choices were like Tesla, Def Leppard, and Poison because they're out on tour.
All right.
And Facebook shut it down.
Really?
Facebook deleted our post.
I was not aware.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't like we got suspended or anything. They just took it down.
And the reason why?
Didn't give me a reason. Didn't even give me a notice.
Why? Because you used the word fuck?
Kill.
Kill? Oh, kill.
Because I'm promoting violence by asking who you would kill.
Okay. I'm totally oblivious to this stuff because I am not a social media guy, but okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So Richard Davis says, fuck you, Facebook, for doing that.
Yes.
All right.
Assholes. And look, if I wanted a fucking Facebook page, well, I don't have one. Well, I actually do have one, but it's down at the police station. It's got like 3 posts in it. One of them shoplifting when I was eating some food in the store. They charged me with shoplifting, although I didn't even walk out with it. The other one was like soliciting a fucking tranny, which I didn't know was a fucking girl. That shouldn't count. And the other shit was the classic public intox. So, anyway, that's my Facebook, so fuck you. But hey.
So he ate food in the store, which you got arrested for shoplifting for.
Okay.
And then he propositioned a tranny.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. And then what was the other one?
Public intox.
Public intoxication.
Yeah.
So that's his Facebook.
Yep, that's his Facebook post.
At the police station.
That's right.
All right.
As far as the Def Leppard we were talking about, I saw him on the Classic Rock Awards. I think it was on Access Channel. My biggest fucking problem with it is that piece of shit record they put out last year. That fucking album of the year. You fucking kidding me, dude? Get the fuck out of here. I should have known the whole thing was bullshit when I seen Eddie Trunk hosting the motherfucker with that gun that he's got. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what a gun is, it ain't your cunt, it's not your gut, but it's that fat bag that Eddie fucking walks with everywhere he goes. But hey, whatever, man. If you want to bullshit the audience, go ahead. And as far as we're talking about Poison and Def Leppard, I need y'all to answer me something real quick, Chris and Neeley. How the fuck is CC DeVille the ugliest fucking man in Poison without makeup, but he's the hottest fucking chick with it as far as being transvestite playing bitch rock goes?
Well, when was the last time that CC DeVille actually wore makeup?
Oh, Jesus.
That was, 86, right?
Open up and say, maybe?
Yeah, 86, 88.
Yeah, because didn't they dump the makeup for Flesh and Blood?
Yeah. I mean, they were as glammed up as you could possibly be for Look What the Cat Dragged In.
Yeah.
And then open up and say, ah, was the second one.
Right.
And then the third one was the Flesh and Blood, right?
Yeah.
And they look kind of like normal, leather denim rock dudes.
Well, they saw Motley Crue dumped it, so they dumped it.
Yeah. So basically from 86 to 88.
Yeah.
So we're looking over 20 years ago.
Yep.
So he's the ugliest man without makeup, but the hottest chick with makeup.
I'll have to take his word for that one.
I'm going to say that that if CeCe DeVille at this stage in his career,
Yeah.
if he were to don the makeup, he would just look like an old drag queen. Wouldn't
Probably.
you?
Yeah, I certainly would think so.
All right.
Always wondered that. Anyway, we'll holler at y'all. Love the show. Hail and kill. Fuck you, pal. And hand job.
All right. There goes your pal, Richard Davis.
Well, thanks for checking in, Richard.
From Alabama.
I like him.
Checking in from Alabama.
Good for him.
I like that. I like that people check in from all over the place.
Yep. All over the world now.
Yeah, all over the world.